All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. This is a quick, effective, full body workout that's gonna get your cardio, your strength, and your core all done at once. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. You can come back and do this TBC workout anytime. You are going to love today's class. We have 4 different sections focusing on cardio, strength, and core. You are going to lengthen, strengthen, tone, and condition every muscle from head to toe. We're gonna start with a warm-up. The warm-up's the only choreographed part of this workout. If you're already warm, you can skip ahead a couple minutes to section 1. Otherwise, let's march it out. Right leg. Back is tall, abs are tight. We've got great posture. Sucking the belly in, flexing through our ab muscles. We need to engage our core to get the most out of this workout. Let's take it side to the right and left. Step and tap, back and forth, and it really doesn't matter which way you're going as long as you're moving. We want to get the heart rate elevated, we want to get our muscles warm, we want to get our blood pumping. Wide knee lifts, out, pulling towards your underarms, keeping your neck long, your chin level, your shoulders low and relaxed. Our abs are still engaged, sucking the belly in, flexing through those core muscles. Hamstring curls, so our elbows gently pull back, heels curl up towards our glutes. You should feel just a gentle stretch across your shoulders, a gentle stretch through your quads, the front of your thighs, as your heels curl up towards your glutes. Wide knees for 8. Alternating sides. Hamstring curls for 8. 4, 3. Wide knee lifts for 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls for 4, 3, 2. Wide knees, 4. Hamstring curls for 4. Side to the right and left. Change this to a 2-step. So 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Grapevines. Step behind, step behind. Grapevine, add a wide knee. Grapevine with a hamstring curl. Back to grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls for 4, 3. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4. Hamstring curls for 4. Jump rope. Knees are soft. Abs are tight. This is a little high impact, so if you need less, you can do 1 foot at a time. If you need less, you can march in place. Choose your challenge as we warm up. Now heel kicks forward, back and forth. This would be the no impact option. This would be traditional. Breathing, 8. Strong core, great posture, arm circles going. Now heel curls. No impacts here. Heels curl up towards our glutes, keeping the hip flexors extended so your knees stay down. 8. High impact is an option as well. 4, 3, 2. Both feet, 2 sets of 8. Then we're gonna take this warm up from the top one final time before we start to work. High impact jump ropes, medium impact, or no impact. Now grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a hamstring curl. Stationary knees for 4. Hamstring curls for 4. Jump rope for 8. High, medium, or no impact, your call. Heel kicks. Now, heel curls. High impact or no impact. Jump rope, last 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, march it out. All right, we're warm. Grab a drink, towel off. We have 4 sections today. Working at your own intensity, choosing your challenge. We're gonna start with a 30-second cardio burst. So for section 1, it's jump rope. Same move as the warm-up, but much more intense. You wanna get the heart rate up, and you can choose impact, range of motion, and speed as 3 ways to get your intensity up. 3, 2, here we go. So your jump rope might be high impact with a little range of motion. Maybe it's high impact with a big range of motion. Both are great options. And whichever you choose, go as fast as you can. You can do a little less impact with 1 leg at a time, go fast. You can do no impact and go fast. Your range of motion, if you're doing no impact, maybe you want to pull those knees up to get a bigger range of motion. Still sprinting, we've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Now our first exercise is for our upper body, our back. It's our largest upper body muscle group, and we're only doing 24 narrow bent back rows. So bend your knees, lift with your legs, grab the heaviest weight that you can do in good form. We want to challenge our strength here. Legs are hip width apart, knees are soft, good posture, hinge so your chest is past your toes, then pull for 2, lower for 2, pull, and lower. Think about your back contracting to lift the dumbbells and to control that lower. Feel your elbows graze your sides and your hands pull up to your hip bones, not your armpits. We want that wide angle through the elbow joint. Belly is sucking up towards our spine, and we're keeping our shoulders low, not shrugging the shoulders. Singles, pull, and pause. For the strength training exercises, when we go to single tempo, if it feels too fast, slow it down. Go at your own pace. I'd rather see 10 good narrow rows than 16 bad ones. 8 or less. Keep that posture. We don't want our body to bounce. So our legs are stabilizing, our core is stabilizing, our back is lifting and lowering. Bring it up. Lower body, heavy squats, 24 repetitions, a basic stationary squat. So grab dumbbells, the heaviest you can do in good form. Your body weight might be enough resistance, so choose what works for you. Legs hip to shoulder width apart. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Stand strong. Inhale and exhale. Weight is in our heels. Knees follow the ankle of our toes, and our chest stays lifted. Keep this 2-count pace, reaching the hips back like you're sitting in a chair that's just a little too far away. Breathing. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale. You can stay at this pace or singles, 2 sets of 8. With a single tempo squat, I can't go as deep to keep the speed. It's in good form though, so you're gonna get good results. If you wanna go deeper or heavier, you just might need to slow your pace down a little. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. We're gonna go back to our back, but we're gonna change up the exercise. Rear delt fly. So it still works your back, but the shoulder gets involved, and the shoulder is not quite as strong. We're gonna have a longer lever as well. So that means the weight is gonna be farther away from your shoulder joint. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter to get these rear delt flies done. We're doing 24. Good form. We're gonna hinge just like we did to those narrow rows, but keeping the arms straight. Reach towards the side wall. So we reach away, lower, exhale, and inhale. So your body is stabilizing from your head to your heels, just like we did with the narrow rows. Your shoulders are low and relaxed, neck is long and lean. Arms are straight, elbows are soft, but we do not bend our elbows. We do not extend. Think about reaching towards the side walls instead of towards the ceiling so you get that length. Belly is sucking up towards our spine. Reach and control. Exhale and inhale. Now if your weight feels too heavy, lighten your weight. Good form is how we isolate the right muscles with a rear delt fly. So your form is more important than how much resistance. Even though we're doing a 2-count pace, this might be too fast, so you can slow it down if you need to. Breathing, exhale, and inhale. reach, and control. Shoulders low. Try not to tense up your neck. Try to think about the back and the back of the shoulder contracting to lift this weight. We've got 4 more at the most. Exhale, knees are soft, abs are tight. Your legs are working so hard to support your body. So is your core as we straighten the back. Great job, bring it up. Squats. Our second set of squats is gonna be longer. So no matter what your choice, for your resistance, it's gonna be more repetitions. We're gonna have the option to add movement, just an option if it adds value. Let's all start stationary squat, 2 counts. Take a little inventory. How do you feel? How's your form? How are those muscles handling this task? If you can keep good form and you want to try movement with your squat, we're going to add just a side toe tap. The squat stays the same. Tap to the right. Squat stays the same. Tap to your left. Now, if you find that this does not feel right for you or it negatively affects your squat, go back to stationary. If you want to progress, you can add a knee, balancing at the top. Keep your hips level. And try not to lean. Squat stays the same no matter which option you're doing. Squat stays the same. Now our last option would be a kick, not a rocket, a strength kick. So the hip is the highest you want to kick, even if you're super flexible. Lower is more than fine. Squat doesn't change. We press through the heel, don't flick the foot, don't lock the knee. Now singles, any option. So if you're doing the kick, it's a huge range of motion, and we don't want to lose that squat challenge. So that might not be what you need to get the most out of the set. You can do knees, you can do taps, you can do stationary, and I like to come back here whenever I feel like I'm losing my form. Inhale, exhale, inhale. We're gonna do 8 more. 8 with or without movement, so you can tap side to side. That knee does not change form. Neither does the kick. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Our last exercise for this first section, we're going to combine those narrow rows with our rear delt flies. So you're only as strong as your weaker exercise. Grab the lighter of the 2 weights. Get into that strong position. 2 counts. So we pull for 2, lower for 2, rear delt fly. Good, body doesn't move. It has to work differently to stabilize through these 2 different back exercises, but it's working to stay stationary. Pull for 2, narrow row, rear delt fly, long neck, pull with the back, control with the back, reach. Now we're gonna change the tempo. We're gonna do 2 single narrow rows. It's row, control, then a slow fly, reach, and lower. Good. Pull, pull, reach, and lower. Pull. Shoulders low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. Legs are stabilizing. Core is stabilizing. 4 more just like this. Row, row, reach. Now if you're feeling strain in your lower back, that is a sign to lighten your weight. Even if you think your upper back can lift heavy weight, your lower back might not be able to support it. And we can't separate the 2. We want to protect our lower back, build strength there, stabilizing as we strengthen the upper back with these 2 moves. Now we're going to alternate. Singles. Think pull, rear fly. No swinging. No momentum, and more than likely it will feel a little too fast. So go at your own pace, alternating between the 2. 4 or less. 3, 2. Don't forget to breathe. Last one, best one. And we are done. Bring it up. Bending your knees, set those weights down. Shake it out. Grab a drink. Towel off. Now we will take a short break in between each section, but anytime, if you need to grab a drink, towel off, press pause, do what you need. Round 2. Jump rope. That same 30-second interval. It's only 30 seconds. We want to get the heart rate up. 3, 2. Here we go. Jump rope. So think about that posture. Core is engaged. Maybe you're jumping big, maybe you're jumping small. You can add those heel kicks, you can add those heel curls, you can do high knees, and that goes for whichever impact you've chosen. Good form, strong core, getting that heart rate up. So I'm doing no impact, but I'm pulling my knees up with a huge range of motion, going as fast as I can. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Next section, we are gonna lay on the floor. If that is not the right thing for you right now, for your chest, you can do push-ups against the wall. And if you still don't wanna lay down on the floor, you can do squats instead of glute bridges. When we come down, slowly, carefully, we're gonna start with our chest. It's a large muscle group like our back. We're only doing 24. Don't be afraid to go heavy. Lay back nice and slow. Arms over the shoulders, not the face. Rib cage pulled down, knuckles are up to the ceiling. So if you can see, this is a broken wrist where I'm pushing through my palms. We wanna rotate our knuckles up so you're pressing through your knuckles. 2 count chest press. Out to a hover, press up. Out to a hover, press up. Inhale and exhale. Keeping that neutral wrist, bending the elbows out wide. Our shoulders are low and relaxed so we don't shrug or shorten our neck during this movement. Out. I'm going to show you from the side how wide we bend to a hover, extend up, bend to the hover. You can stay here or singles, hover, press, lower. No bouncing, no momentum. Lower and lift, hover and press. Inhale, exhale, we're halfway. 8, 7, if it feels too fast, slow it down. This is a chest strengthening exercise. That's our focus. 4, rib cage pulled down, abs are tight. 2, and 1, glute bridges. Now I'm gonna do a quick sit-up. Set one weight down, because you only need 1 dumbbell for these glute bridges. You can use your body weight only. If your legs are too straight, you're gonna use your hamstrings a little bit more than your glutes. If your heels are right below your knees, those glutes are gonna get a good emphasis. With a glute bridge, think about contracting. That's where we start. Our inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. We've got a long neck and 0 strain on our neck or our head. We contract, digging our heels into the floor. Contract to lift, control to lower. Inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes are those moving muscles. Focus on that rather than lifting your hips. If you contract those muscle groups, your hips will lift. The highest you want to go would be a straight line from your knees through your hips to your shoulder blades. But if you go lower than that, that's more than fine. You can stay here or singles up, hover, up, hover. Inhale, exhale, no bouncing, no momentum. Contract, control. Legs, digging those heels into the floor. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest. This next chest exercise is a chest fly. And not only is this going to be that longer lever, we're going to keep our hands in an orientation that's going to add to the challenge. Lay back nice and slow. Arms above your shoulders. We're going to keep the hands right where they are so the numbers of your dumbbells touch. Start small. We're going to reach away in a chest fly, keeping our hands right where they are. Start small. Promise me. Here we go. Reach away just a little. Squeeze back together. So arms are straight. This movement comes from your shoulders, and shoulders stay low and relaxed. Neck stays long and lean. Rib cage is pulled down. Abs are tight. I'm going to show you from this angle because it's so important. Most important is that the movement comes from the shoulders, not the elbows, not the wrist. Reach and squeeze. Reach. How low you go isn't as important as how well you isolate those chest muscles. Anterior delt, that front of the shoulder, is helping out. And it's this long lever. The resistance is far away from that shoulder joint, so make sure you're doing this safely. It's not about flexibility. We do want to feel a good, comfortable range of motion, but we're not improving our range of motion. We're not increasing our range of motion. Focus on strength. We're halfway. Reach away. Chest strength. Front of the shoulder. Rib cages pulled down. Abs are tight. Working the core to protect our neutral spine. 8 or less. Even though everyone is 2 counts. 2 counts might still be a little too fast, and that is fine. Listen to your body. Go at your own pace. If you need to adjust your weight, adjust your weight. 4. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. Last 2. Squeeze. Last 1. And squeeze. Great job. Dumbbells down. Okay, carefully coming up. We're going to go back to glute bridges. It's going to be a much longer set. So you don't need to change a thing, but know that we're going to do more repetitions. We are going to have the option to add leg movement if we want it, but start traditional. Squeeze up, lower to that hover. Contract, inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Digging those heels into the floor. Now I'm going to have you stay right here. Don't change a thing, but watch what the next option is going to be. Extending one leg as we do that glute bridge. Extending the other leg as we do that glute bridge. Keep watching. Stay traditional. And you do not need to add this leg lift, but if you do want to try, go right ahead. We're going to do 8 more. Slow and strong. So the trick is, if you choose to try one leg at a time, try to keep your alignment exactly the same. Digging your heel into the floor, squeezing the inner thigh, hamstrings, and glutes. Exhale. Thighs stay parallel and your hips stay level. So I like to look at my dumbbell, making sure I'm not leaning or tilting through my pelvic bone. I'm staying even if I do one leg at a time. Single. Lift, hover, lift, hover. So maybe the single was good when it was slow. You can either stay slow and do the single leg, or you can do both legs with this faster pace. We are halfway. It is just an option to extend your leg. If you notice, my thighs stay parallel and my knees, it's like they're screwed together. They're not touching, but they stay aligned. Ooh, it's getting hard. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. We're gonna do 4 more with this optional one leg. 3. And we're not done here. We're all gonna finish traditional, both heels down for 8. Hover. 7. Dig deep, contract those inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, second section. All we have left is our chest press, chest fly combo. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle. So I use my heavies for my chest press, my mediums for my chest fly. I'm gonna do my medium weight, 2 counts. So chest press, nice and slow. Hold at the top. Chest fly, nice and slow. 2 counts each way. Bend towards a hover. Power up. Reach out. Squeeze up. Bend to the hover. Press up. Reach. Comfortable range of motion. So don't go too deep. Focus on the chest. Contract as you push. Control and contract. Now 2 chest presses. It's single chest press. 2 times. Now nice and slow. Reach away. Squeeze up. Chest press. Lower. Push. Reach. Ribcage pull down. Abs are tight. Neck is long. Hover. Press. Hover. Press. As you fatigue, listen to your body. You can lighten your weight. You can slow down your pace. You can make your range of motion smaller. Halfway. 2 chest press. 1 slow chest fly. Now, if you need more, try to stay with me with the tempo, but you can go heavier with your dumbbells. You can go bigger with your range of motion if you need it. 2 more, just like this. Reach and squeeze. Hover, press, hover, press, reach. Okay, we're gonna finish alternating singles. So hover, press, reach. You'll notice my chest press stays the same, but my chest fly is tiny. To do this quickly, I need a limited range of motion. I'm still working the same muscles. I'm still keeping good form. 4 or less. If the tempo feels too fast, alternate one of each move at your own pace. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, best one. Hover, push, reach, contract. Great job, you guys. Holding your hamstring, come up nice and slow. We are done laying on the floor. We have been here a while, so make sure, support yourself to stand. Slowly, take a deep breath. Out loud. Active rest, we're halfway. 2 sections down, 2 sections to go. You can march in place, you can walk, you can sway. Round 3. Cardio doesn't change. We're gonna do jumping rope. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds. Knees are soft, abs are tight, so I'm doing high impact, and I'm moving small jumps as fast as I can. If I wanted to jump higher, I would get less, but it's not about reps. It's not even about impact or range of motion. It's about that cardio burst, getting your heart rate elevated. Maybe you're marching in place as fast as you can. Maybe you're doing high knees without that impact, but big range of motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Upper body, tricep kickbacks. Bending your knees, lifting your legs. Tricep is gonna be lifting and lowering the resistance, but we're gonna hinge like we did with those bent back rows and those rear delt flies. So your legs and your lower back have to be able to stabilize this position. 2 counts, here we go. Contract the tricep, control the bend. Contract and control. Exhale, inhale. So head to heels, we've got that hinge, we're supporting this form. Our elbows are glued in place, so they do not move. Your elbows don't lift, they don't lower. They contract, or they extend, and they bend with the movement of that tricep contraction. Singles, contract, control. 90 degrees is the biggest range of motion this kickback should be. We don't want pendulums, we don't want swinging. Don't even think about lifting the weight. Think about contracting the tricep. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Lunges. Right leg forward. Left leg back. We're gonna do stationary lunges or split squats. Wide stance, back heels lifted. You can keep your dumbbells at your side. I like to bring them up out of my way. 24 lunges. Strength for the lower body. That's the focus here. Bending both knees and then lifting. Contract the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Lower and lift. We've got 4 more. With a stationary lunge or the split squat, there's no forward movement, no backward movement. Watch the knee alignment. Keep the hips square, hips level. 1 more, nice and slow. You can stay at this pace. Or singles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lunge, lift, lunge, lift. If the tempo feels too fast, you can slow down your pace or make your movement smaller. You can go lighter. You can even hold at the top till you're ready to join back in. 4 or less. 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Left leg, same exact set. Our goal is symmetry, but you might not be there yet. So get your feet in position. Adjust your weight if you need to. Hips are square, head and shoulders right above the hips, back heel is lifted. 2 count lunge, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Lower and lift. 4 more. No forward movement, no backward movement. Belly, we're working our core. Sucking your belly in, flexing through those ab muscles. Elongating with a neutral spine through every lunge. Singles. 2 sets of 8. Lower and lift. So we're not bouncing, we're not using momentum. All muscle here. Lower, power. Down, up. Halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Step it up. Triceps with some posterior delt work. We're gonna do a press up. Your legs and your back are gonna have to support this hinged starting position. So keep that in mind. I'm going with light weights because this is gonna be a longer lever and my body's getting tired. Good posture, palms face your thighs, keeping that alignment, hinge. So we don't want our shoulders to round. Keep that alignment, and then with straight arms, we press up, lower, down. Shoulders, you'll notice, my shoulders are not moving. They stay right where they are. They contract, but what you don't want to shrug and lower. You don't want to hunch and press. Shoulders stay where they are. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. The elbow joint is not moving. And your wrist. A lot of times we want to roll our wrist to get those dumbbells higher. Think about that neutral wrist throughout this press up. I'm going to show you from this angle. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. Press up, lower, down. Exhale and inhale. Press. It's not a stretch. So at the top, keep that alignment so you do not feel a deep stretch in the front of your shoulder. Exhale and inhale. We're gonna do 8 more. Press up, lower, down. Belly sucking up towards your spine. Breathing. Press up, lower, down. Press up. 4 more. These all have been slow and smooth. Lift, lift. Lower, lower. Last 2. Exhale and inhale. Last 1. Exhale, inhale. Good. Bring it up. Lunges. Lower body. Adjust your weight if you need to. I'm going to stay with my light weights. This is going to be a little bit longer of a set. Not much, just a little. But we are going to have the option to add movement if we want to. So let's start with a left leg lunge, stationary lunge. Right here. Lower and lift. Inhale, exhale, and you can stay right here, or you can add a tap. The lunge would stay the same, right toe would tap. Lunge stays the same, right toe would tap. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Option number 3, lunge stays the same. Knee lift without arching. Keep that neutral alignment at the top. You gotta lift with your core, lift with your leg. Do not arch your back. 4th and final option would be a kick. Lunge stays the same. Right kick. Lunge stays the same. Neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale. Now, any of the 4 options, singles. I'm gonna start stationary. I love to make sure I'm in good form. Then I progress if I need it, if I can handle it, if I can keep good form. There are 4 options, and as I progress, you'll notice my lunge gets smaller. 8 or less, 7, 6, 5, 4 or less, 3, 2, 1. All right, we gotta even it out. It's our last set of lunges. Goal is symmetry, but adjust if you need to. You might need heavier or lighter weights. Get in that great starting position. 3, 2, stationary, slow, strong. Inhale, exhale. Nothing wrong with a stationary option, and you can stay here the entire set if you would like to. Keep it slow, stationary, or toe tap. Lunge, lift. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. You can stay with a tap or knee balance. Down for 2, up for 2. Inhale, exhale, lunge. If you want that kick, we've got 4 more slow, and we've got 4 options we can do. Lunge stays the same, no matter what other choice you make. Down for 2, out for 2, down for 2, singles, lunge. Any of those 4 options, good form. It's still a leg strength focus. Lunge. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body, triceps. This is our last set in this 3rd section. I am sticking with my light weights. My kickbacks might be able to do heavier. I know my press-ups couldn't, and I know my body couldn't support much more than this. You ready? It's gonna be a 2-count kickback, then extend the arms and turn, 2-count press-up, lower the arms and bend. It is a flow, so listen to your body through each movement. Back, press, kick back, control, keeping form. Part of the challenge is stabilizing. 4 more, just like this. Now most of us are gonna stay at this speed, just alternating. Think kick back with the tricep, control, press up with the tricep and shoulder, kick back, and press up. Now if you do want singles, kick, press. I can't go that fast, so I am just gonna alternate. I am gonna count to 16, but truly, you shouldn't do that many. Think tricep kickback, press up. Tricep kickback, press up. How's your hips? How's your legs? How's your core? All stabilizing. Kick back, press up. We're past that halfway point. Just keep alternating, thinking about those 2 movements. Tricep kickback, press up. 4, at the most, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Whew. Okay, 3rd section is done. Bending your knees, set the weights down, shake it out, grab a drink, towel off. Our final section, section 4. March it out. Walk around, towel off. Final section. Cardio burst, 30 seconds jump rope in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go, last cardio burst, 30 seconds. Whew. This invisible jump rope feels a lot heavier than it did a half an hour ago. Keep good form. If you need no impact, that is fine, but work. Get outside your comfort zone at a slight challenge. Cardio burst, heart rate up, working. 10 seconds, go hard. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Upper body, we are gonna do bicep curls. Just the biceps. Don't be afraid to go heavy. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. Good stance, chest is open. 2-count bicep curl. Exhale and inhale. Chin is level, neck is long, shoulders are low, and we don't want to hunch forward, okay? Shoulders rounded. We want those shoulder blades retracted, chest open. Elbows glued at our sides. Think about contracting the bicep, controlling the weight. Exhale, neutral wrist. The wrist is not moving, it's holding the weight, but it's not lifting the weight. Singles. Curl, control, stabilizing. We don't want our body arching or our body moving. Inhale, if it feels too fast, exhale, slow it down. Whew. It's our last section. Fight for good form. Above all else, pause, pause, lift, lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deadlifts. With our deadlifts, we're gonna stay traditional. We're gonna do 1 set, 28 repetitions. Legs are hip width apart. Shoulders are back, so these posture muscles, your lower back, your shoulder blades, make sure they're working. It's 4. Hinging at the hip, just letting the arms hang. Then dig your heels into the ground and use your legs to lift back up. Think about your arms as holding the dumbbells, but your legs is lifting that resistance. Resist the stretch. Dig your heels into the ground, squeeze your inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. It is a strength move. We're not worried about flexibility, so don't worry about how low you go. Worry about these muscles. 2 counts. Hinge for 2. Up for 2. Hinge for 2. Holding the shoulder blades back, letting the arms hang. Keeping that neutral spine, which includes your neck through the crown of your head. Hinge for 2. Squeeze for 2. Hinge and squeeze. Rib cage pulled down, belly button sucking up towards your spine. So yes, we are still working our core throughout this deadlift. 4 more. You can stay at this 2-count pace. This is my favorite deadlift tempo. If you do want to finish out with 8 singles, that's an option, but make sure you have good form. Here we go. Up to 8. 7, slow it down if you're losing that isolation, if you're losing that muscle contraction. 4 or less. 3, 2, 1. Upper body around the world. This is a fantastic exercise for everyone, but you have to know what your specific limitations are. Palms are forward, and the range of motion at the most is going all the way up, all the way down. Do it without weight first. See how your shoulder joint, how your body responds to that movement. Now, maybe your range of motion can't be that high. Stop where your body needs. If you do this with your body weight, your shoulders will feel the burn, so don't feel like you have to add resistance. If you do want to add resistance, light, maybe a 1-pound dumbbell, maybe you have a water bottle in each hand. I am going to use 5 pounds, which is probably much more than I should. I would love a set of 3s right now, but we're going to make do. You ready? It's going to be a 4-count move. So it's 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. Arms are straight, reaching away. It's a full circle of range of motion. And as we extend, don't let your shoulders shrug. Keep those shoulders low and relaxed. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. We're not bending our elbows. We're not extending our elbows. Movement comes from that shoulder joint, and our body stabilizes without arching, without rounding. Feel that length. Exhale up. Inhale out. So remember those modifications. Lighter weight is always a great option, or no extra resistance at all. You can do this with just your body weight. The other option was limiting your range of motion. Maybe you only lift a little. That's okay. Take the 4 counts to do it. Try to keep it nice and slow. Exhale. And inhale. What's your range of motion? We're going to do 4 more just like this. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. Last 2. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. Last one, best one. Great posture, strong core, long neck. Great job. Deadlifts. Second set of deadlifts is exactly the same. Bending your knees, lifting your legs. We are not gonna add one-legged deadlifts today. Our legs have gotten a good workout, our core have gotten a good workout. This is the final leg set. 4-count deadlift, traditional deadlift. 4, 3, 2, pause. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. No arching the back though. At the top of your deadlift, think about your shoulders being in line with your hips, not your butt. That's too far. 2 more. Last one, super slow. 4, letting the arms hang. Digging those heels, squeezing the inner thighs, hamstrings and glutes. 2 counts, hinge for 2. Squeeze for 2. Hinge and squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep the same tempo. Don't go through the motions though. Think about what the muscles are doing. Resist the stretch. Contract the legs. Inner thighs, hamstrings and glutes. Belly is sucking and flexing the core around that neutral spine. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hinge. You can stay at this pace or 8 singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body, our very last move. Bicep curls with around the world. Bending your knees, lifting your legs. Body weight might be enough. Biceps can lift heavier than around the world, but you're only as strong as that weaker exercise. 2 counts. Curl for 2. 2 counts. Good. 2 count curl. Around the world. 2 count curl. Around the world. 2 count curl. Around the world. So body has to stabilize differently, but your body should look the same, regardless of what exercise you're doing. Strong, stable. Curl. If you need less, you can lighten your weight, or remember, make your movement smaller. You don't have to go overhead. Curl for 2. Lower for 2. How's that posture? Last one like this. Curl for 2. 2 curls. It's single curl. Single curl. Keep this slow. 2 counts. That's the fastest we're going to do that around the world, especially if you're doing full range of motion. Dig deep. Knees are soft. Reaching through the crown of your head. Rib cage pulled down. Abs are tight. Curl. Curl. Reach. Reach. We've got 4 more. 3 more. Curl, curl, reach, and reach. Last 2. Curl, curl, reach, reach. Last one. Curl, curl, reach, and reach. Bending your knees, set the weights down carefully. Shake it out. Grab a drink. Towel off. We are done. We're gonna cool it down a little. Just give me a couple more minutes. We wanna get that heart rate lower. We wanna give a little stretch. March it out, doesn't matter which leg. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. Fantastic job. Those 4 sections. We got our cardio, our strength, and our core. All done. Right leg straight back, heel presses down, stretching through your calf. Right arm behind your head, stretching through your tricep. Now you truly got enough core, but if you need more, check out one of the amazing ab workouts, 10 to 20 minutes, focusing on your midsection. Every move we did, especially if you were sucking your belly in, switch sides, and engaging your core, you were working your core during the cardio, during the strength, and especially during the combo. Breathing as we stretch, feeling that length, and release. Interlock your hands behind your back and extend. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can lift those arms up a little, feeling that across your chest, around your shoulders, and down those biceps. Bending the elbows, release. Hips stay level. Kick your left heel out and hinge. You want to support on your right leg as you stretch that left hamstring into the glute, into the lower back. Bring it up, hips stay level. Kick your right heel out. As you hinge, support on your left thigh as you stretch that right hamstring into your glute, into your lower back. Bring it up, interlock, round forward. Separate those shoulder blades, feeling that length. Shoulders stay low and relaxed as we reach overhead, feeling that length, and release. Amazing job, workout worthy. Make sure subscribe to this channel, like this video, save this video. Strength training, you need to do resistance training at least twice, preferably 3 days a week. So come back, repeat this workout or one of the other TBC workouts with me.